My name is Sabria Stooks, and I work for SOSV, which stands for Sean O'Sullivan Ventures. One misconception about investing in health tech is that you need a lot of money to make a difference. I think that many of the founders who decide to start endeavors and ventures in healthcare know how to do a lot with a little. Many of them are scientists. Many of them know how to make a dollar stretch. So whether you're able to invest $50K, $250K, or $1 million, if you are going to be investing in a healthcare venture, you know that the people who are running it know how to use that money. A mistake founders make when pitching to us is often they haven't thought about the customer adoption component of their technology. So they can say, like, it is solving a real unmet need, I have a solution, but there is not a lot of specificity around who that customer is going to be and how they are actually going to get that technology into their hands. One area that I would like to see more attention in, both from the founder side and the investor side, is therapeutics for women's health conditions. I think we are seeing a ton of traction in diagnostics, devices, and the like. But often, when you tell someone that they have a specific diagnosis, you want to make sure that you can follow that up by saying, we also have a treatment plan for it.